As we discuss here today, we are going to talk more about the Power Automate, its capability related to normal automation, intelligent automation, how to build the AI models, right? And here, a request to everyone: please feel free to ask any questions which you have in your mind. Right, it will help you as well as others as well, right? In addition to that, I want to tell one more point. Maybe just few 8 to 10 minutes maximum. We'll talk about little theoretical concepts about RP and Power Automate. Okay, I think you people are already aware about it, right? But I think 2 to 3 people there are new about it. So we'll go through this quickly, and we'll show you some use cases, right? What are the capabilities of Power Automate? What are the AI models I have built, right? So we'll see all the things, okay? And ask any questions whenever come in your mind, right? Please feel free to interrupt me at any point of, okay? So let's get started. So first thing I want to explain here, right? The difference between MVC and RPA, right? And mostly we will focus on the intelligent automation because RPA is what we can say uh, legacy term as compared to intelligent automation. So normally what happens, a lot of people they want to transform their career into the software field, right? Maybe they are working on any of the field, right? And what their expectation, like I want to go to the software industry. Why? Because of good compensation, salaries, benefits, and obviously the growth, right? So a lot of people they are not aware about this RP or intelligent automation concept, right? So they will go for maybe any scripting language, maybe Java, .NET, Python, anywhere, for example, right? Or maybe they will go for some front end technology, or they will go some from back end technologies, right? So in this field, right, if you want to get a job, you should be a full stack developer. Means you should know front end, back end, uh, design, each and everything, right? So it is called as a full stack developer. Most of the companies, right? And here you require a thorough coding knowledge, basically. So you should be very well versed with this technology, right? And at the same time, if you see there are less opportunities into the market. On the other hand, or if you see the number of people, there are a lot of people are available, but less opportunities are available into the market, right? So even though you are going to get a job, right? Not sure about your compensation, opportunities, about your future, right? Again, after a few years, you have to learn something new, which is very different from what you are doing currently, right? But that is not with the our intelligent automation basically, right? And in the intelligent automation, we have various tools available into the market, right? So we'll talk about that as well. And if you start your career with the RP or intelligent automation, right? So you will have an edge, like you will be working with the top-notch technology in the market, right? And if you see, this automation is not limited to only software. Any industry which is existing to the real world. It might be banking, finance, healthcare, hospitality management, electrical, electronics, chemical, mechanical, petroleum, oil and gas, any industry which is existing to the real world, they want to use the automation, right? So you can see from the opportunity point of view, we have the huge opportunity, right? But on the other hand, if you see, steel industries are looking or there is a shortage of people, okay, of they know this RPA very well, right? So industry having the shortage for the skilled resources, right? So if you're going to get a job in this particular field, right? So obviously it will give a good compensation, opportunities, benefits, right? And at the same time, which is most important, you are starting your career, right, with the top notch technology in the market. So obviously always you will have an edge as compared to other peoples into the market, and obviously you will learn very relevant things with this particular, right? So this is the difference I want to show here. Then what is RPA? I think everyone is aware RPA is like robotic process automation. So basically anything which is done by the human, right, on a day-to-day basis, right, that can be automated with the help of RPA. And here we are going to talk about software robots, because whenever we talk about the robots, people will think about hardware robots, right? So that is different and this is different. So here we are going to talk all about the software robots. So they will mimic the human action. So whatever the humans are doing, the same task will be done by the robots. Okay. And here we are not only just talking about the RPA, right? Here we are talking about the intelligent automation, which is just far behind about the RPA basically, right? So it's a combination of robotic process automation plus artificial intelligence, right? That can handle complex tasks, right? And we'll see that as well. So basically here we have intelligent document understanding, we can do advanced analytics, right? It's a low code no code platform, so we don't need to go and write a line of code here, right? Obviously we require the logical knowledge, right? Those concepts, that's perfectly fine. If you don't know, right, we will go into start from the scratch, so don't worry about it, right? So here we have process mining, machine learning, AI skills, NLP, then Azure AI Vision, right? So we have all these kind of advanced features into the Power Automate. Automation. So difference between the automation tools and RPA. So here these automation tools mean the legacy automation tools, right? Selenium, Protractor, QTP, right? But why I'm keeping this slide? Because a lot of people from the testing background, the software testing background, right? They are coming to us, but today we don't have any representation from those guys, right? So I will not explain this slide because this slide is specifically for those people who they don't understand the difference between legacy automation versus the RPA. Now we'll move to the next slide. Who can learn the RPA, right? Because a lot of people are coming to us and they are asking these questions, right? Very common questions actually. That is the reason I want to put this slide here. Like I don't have the programming knowledge. Can I learn the RPA and AI basically? Sorry, I think there is some spelling mistake. Okay. So here you don't require a thorough knowledge basically of the programming, right? So what we required a very basic knowledge of it, right? If you're able to understand or if you're able to gain that knowledge, it's perfectly fine. Anyhow, this is one of the first low code no code platform available into the industry, right? That you will see into the demo as well, right? Then the next point is I'm a fresher and want to start my career with the latest technology in the market. Will I get a job as a uh, intelligent automation developer or not, right? So I want to tell you here, in the market, not only the jobs are available for developer, but there are various jobs are available like RPA tester, RPA business analyst, RPA support, RPA bot monitoring, right? So based on your interest, based on your past experience, right, you will be able to get the jobs into this field actually, right? So not only the jobs are available for developer, right? We have the jobs for tester, support, bot monitoring team, right, and business analyst. Okay. Then the next point is I'm working on an old technology. Is RPA will help me to upskill as per market requirement? Definitely, right? Here I want to give my example. When I was having around 8 years of experience, right? I was working in a different field, right? And that was a legacy field, right? And from that point, I have started my RPA journey, right? And now I'm working on a top-notch technology. Previously, I was working on mainframes, right? And that is a very outdated technology, right? And you can see there are no vacancies, no jobs are available to that particular field, right? But if you see in the RPA, there are tremendous opportunities are available for the right resource, right? Not only me, a lot of people they have transformed their career, right? Even we can say a lot of professors, the people working on any healthcare industry, mechanical, electrical, electronics, right? Those people was able to transform their career. And the last but not least, does RPAI offer better growth and package? Definitely. There is no question about it. Here, today we have the at least 50% of representation. Those people are already aware about RPA and their capabilities, right? So they can also uh, share their thoughts, right? So this is about who can learn the RPA. So any question, any doubt so far from anyone? This is just a small introduction about Power Automate, right, and its AI capabilities and intelligent automation capabilities, basically, right? So Microsoft Power Automate, right? So this is basically this is the tool from the Microsoft, right? So like Microsoft is a very big brand, basically, right? So the tool is coming from the Microsoft, right? And in this tool, right, already having lot of inbuilt capabilities for the intelligent automation, document processing, right? Process mining, basically. Along with that, whatever the normal day-to-day task we are automating, for example, desktop automations, web-based automations, API, database, right? Everything we can do with the help of this tool, along with all the AI capabilities. Okay, here we can use language prediction, NLPs. Okay, also we can do any kind of object identification, right? So a lot of AI capabilities along with NLP language detection we already have in this tool. Okay, maybe I will show you. Uh, all right, so this is about why EmergenTeck, right? Because we are into the specifically for RPA field since 2016, right? Whatever course we have designed in a we have designed the course in a such way that, right, you can show at least 1.5 to 2 years of experience. If you are having experience in any of the industry, right? If you are totally fresher, you never work in any kind of industry, then obviously you will go as a fresher only. But if you are lateral, right, and not necessarily like you are working with this particular software, or you are working with RPA, right, it doesn't matter, right? So whatever the syllabus we have designed, right, it's a 90% practical, right? So we'll focus on the practical hands-on learning, right? In addition to that, we'll not only just give the training, we'll guide you how to prepare your resume, how to add the projects, how to show your experience, right? So we'll guide you in all the aspects, right? So now we'll go for a live demo, right? We'll see whatever we was discussing, right? Now we will go ahead and we'll talk about that here, right? And also we can talk about process mining, right? So if you want to do process mining, again we have to buy another product or something like that, right? But you can see the process mining capability we already have here. In addition to that, we have this AI hub or AI builder, we can say, right? So here I can show you some of the models which I have created, right? And for this model, we don't require any kind of coding knowledge or any kind of coding, right? Within a few minutes, right? Within a few minutes, you can build your AI model, right? So if you go here and if you click on the all, right? Here we are having various types of AI model are available. Few of the AI model are pre-built, right? Pre-built means, for example, if you want to read the data from the business cards, right? So this is a pre-built model available. We can simply go, right, for example, like this, right, and we can use it, right? But few of the models, right, for example, if you want to extract the information from the document, right, and if you want to build a model, and it can be any document, okay, it can be handwritten, it can be image, okay, it can be structure, it can be unstructured, doesn't matter. If you want to do that, if you want to build that AI model, the process will be similar. So that is also one of the advantage of using this, okay. So you can see here few of the pre-built model available, few of the custom models are available. So we can go here, right, and we can build our AI model, right? And this is not only just extract the data from the documents, right? But here you can see we can do any kind of sentiment analysis, right? We can do the category classification, key phrase extraction, language detection, category classification, right? Along with object detection, image description, all the things we can build by using this AI model without any coding, without any. Okay. So here you can see I have created one of the AI model, right? So here I have created the AI model to extract the data from the multiple invoices, right? So I'm having various kinds of invoices are available, right? And irrespective of which invoice is coming, right? What the AI model will do, it will extract this information from there. For example, invoice number, customer ID, and total amount, right? So I can just go for a quick test, right? I can upload the document here. So let me go to that document. Okay. So here you can see I'm having 5 to 6 documents, right? So I will go here and I will just test this particular file, right? So what it will do, it will analyze that particular file, right? It might be a like normal PDF file, it might be a what we can say image PDF, or it can be scanned PDF, doesn't matter, right? We no need to do any kind of extra efforts from if you want to extract the data from there. So you can see it is extracting invoice number, it is extracting customer ID, and it is extracting total amount as well, right? Similar way, if you upload the image, right, or next invoice, right, it will go and it will extract the data from that particular invoice, right? So just imagine if you want to do this with the help of any other tool, right? It was a very, very tedious task. But this is not the case with the Power Automate. Okay, so any question on this multiple invoice data extraction?
Okay, so suppose based on that, I mean, like we need some other value. So suppose it automatically fetching the information, right?
No, no,
Now
it
we
is
need to
not
modify.
because I have built this AI model. Okay, so I have built the
Okay,
AI model, so it is extracting the invoice number and total amount and
total amount.
customer ID.
Okay. So based on that, like what are the details we need from the PDF? Like we have
Yes.
to generate that AI model to
Yes,
fetch the
yes,
information.
correct. Similar way, for example, here we can say table data, right? We are having the table data. So if you want to extract the table data, right? For that also I have created the model, right? So you can see it will extract the table data, right? And it will have these columns basically, right? So I can go quick test, right? And then video files. Okay, not this. Okay, where it is. I will go here, I will upload the file, right? And what it will do, it will extract only a table data. See, and also you can see here, it will extract only the relevant information. So you can see here, right? Maybe I can open and show you what the data is there, right? Let me go to the respective folder. Just a second. So this one, right? So let me open this. So you can see in this table, right? Yeah, just a second. I think my system. Okay, so you can see here in this table, right? You can see there are some junk values, right? Also here we have this thank you note, right, which is not required from our requirement point of view, right? So you can see we can remove, right, or we can eliminate such type of junk data as well, which is not required to, right? So it's not the case like it will just go and it will extract the whole table. Okay, so it will just extract the required information. Suppose I don't want this information, right? So we have to mention into the AI model, so it will eliminate this particular thing. So here you can see whatever the junk character was there, it was got eliminated from here. Okay,
Okay.
similar way. Okay, let me see. Yeah. So you can see this is the one of the AI model I have created, right? Which is extracting the data from the rent agreement or unstructured documents, right? Where we don't have such specific structure, right? So here I have created such type of AI model which is extracting the data from the rent agreement, right? So let me upload some rent agreement, and all the rent agreements are having different structure. Okay. So you can see I'm just uploading this file, right? So it will go, it will analyze that file. From here, it will extract tenant name, owner name, and monthly uh, rent, right? If you want to extract any other value, right, it can extract. So you can see it is taking the owner name, it is taking the tenant name, right? It is taking the monthly amount, right? So not only we can build this AI model, but we can fetch the data from the AI model. Then we can write this data into the Excel file or database or anywhere we want to use. Okay, so this is for unstructured, right? So you can see this is not having the proper structure, right? But still, by using the AI model, we'll be able to do it. So if there is a structure, unstructured, image based, right? Or native PDF, text file, sorry, document file, PDF file, doesn't matter. For all the models, the process will be same. We no need to do any kind of coding, or we no need to use any kind of extra third-party solutions for this. Okay. Any questions? All. Also here we can prompt by using the GPT capabilities as well, right? So here we can directly, we are having this model available here, right? We can use that model, right? So we can summarize any text, right? Or we can extract particular information from the text, or we can do any kind of GPT using the prompt. So here we can able to create the prompt as well with the help of GPT capability. Okay. uh, Also, here you can see this is a desktop. Okay, this is a desktop version of the Microsoft Power Automate, right? So here you can see, suppose, yeah, right, we are having this data, right? And from this data, if I want to capture any particular phone number, email ID, IP address, temperature, right? Suppose if there is a string or group of text, right? And if you want to capture any kind of thing, right? So just imagine, if you are using any other tool, right? What we have to do? We have to use the split, or we have to add some logic. We have to use some .NET functions, right? But that is not the thing actually. Okay, so here we have this recognize entities is there. We have to pass the input, so I pass the variable, and here we have all the parameters list, right? Like what you want from here. You want email ID, you want IP address, you want URL, right? You want dimension, temperature, currency, right? Or only numbers. So it will give you all the required information from your input basically. So suppose I have selected as an email, and I'm running this, right? So what it will do, it will extract all the emails which are available into your input. Okay. Also, suppose if you want to work on any kind of command prompts, right? So suppose this is our CMD, right? So what I want to do, I want to go here and I want to get the server details, right? So I will give rpconfig, and you can see I want to capture this information, I want to write it anywhere, right? So if you want to do this automation, what we have to do, we have to open the command prompt, right? So we have to do the UI automation, right? But that is not the case with the Power Automate. It will handle all the things from the background, because Power Automate having the control with their OS, right? So it will not open the command prompt and all. It will taken care by those things in the background, right? So I think I already have. Okay, so I can show you that as well. So what it will do, it will not open the command prompt, or it will not open any prompt, and it will write ipconfig and it will get the data, right? So what it will do on the background, it will go and it will fetch the data. It will write into the command prompt, right? So such type of advanced capabilities we are having with this tool, right? Also, maybe you remember, right? Power Automate or Microsoft, they have Copilot AI, right? Basically, right? So here we have that kind of AI capabilities as well. That also I will show you. So suppose here you can see, right? It will open the command prompt. We have to open the command prompt, right? Then we have to write it. We have to read the data, and then we have to write into the text file, right? So now I'm going to run it, right? But it will not open the command prompt, right? It will not write from the front end, right? So you can see this will handle it from the back, and you can see how fast it is. Okay. Also, we was talking about if you could go here, right, to the home, right? So here, suppose I don't know anything, right, and I want to automate. So here I will mention extract, or we will mention create a AI model, right, to extract the data from the documents, right, and click on the generate. Okay, so you can see it is mentioning working on it, right? So click on the next, create a flow. Okay, so what it will do accordingly, you can see here, right? Accordingly, okay, save and fine, no worries. So you can see it has created the flow automatically. So here it will take the input from the user, and here it will take the flow, okay, which will extract the information from the document. So what we have to do, we have to just go there and we have to provide this parameter, right? So why it is giving error? Because it is asking parameter, which AI model we have to use, what is the form type, either it can be JPG, PDF, document, right? And what field we have to extract from them. That's so you can see such type of advanced capabilities we are having in this. Okay, one more thing. So you can see this is a website, right? And you can try with this any tool, okay? Because you already have the access to this tool, right? And what I want to do, I want to extract this information from here, for example, company name, LTP, and all the things, right? So very easily we can do with the help of this tool, right? And without doing anything, right? Suppose we will go here, right? We have the record button is available, right? So we can go here. It will open the window. Okay, let it open. So what are the actions we are performing, right? So those actions will be get recorded in terms of your automation, right? So suppose I will just take this URL and I will remove this, right? So I can go here, mention, open new browser, which browser we want to open. It will open the Chrome browser, right? We can maximize this. We can just enter this URL and we can open it, right? And then we can mention start the recording, right? Record. Okay, so we can go here. We have to extract this information, right? For example, we have to extract the company name, LTP, change, right? So we can go here, right click, and just mention extract element value. So I want to be text company name basically. So I will take the company. Similar way, we have to take for next one, right? So we can go here, right click, extract element value Hindal. Okay, again we'll go to the third one. So extract element value Britannia, right? So you can see we have just shown us 2 or 3 fields, but now it is capturing all the fields from here, right? So now we can mention we are done, right? And we can just click on the done. So what it will do? It will save those steps in terms of action, right? And here you can see here it can store the data into the variable, or if you want to store the data into the Excel, right? We can select the Excel spreadsheet. No need to do anything extra thing, right? And simply we can run, just run this. Okay, so it will launch the browser. So you can see it is launching the browser, right? And then it will extract the information from here, and directly it will write into the Excel. Okay, so if you see for other tools, what we have to do, we have to take Excel, another activity, we have to do other things, right? But this is not the case with this particular. Okay, any question so far from anyone? Any
So,
doubt?
I mean, like this is only like a recording and then doing, or
Yes,
like,
yes.
are like, are we doing like we are, I mean, same kind of other tool, right? Just we have to launch, or like we have to some drag and drop
Yeah.
to.
That is there. Okay, that is not a problem, right? But what I'm saying is by recording also we can do it. And by using the recording, what we can do. So you can see, right? It has opened the Excel and it has written all the company, right? And coming back to your question, so you said right, only recording, right? So if you want to apply any loop, right? If you want to do any exception handling, right? If you want to do any decision making, right? So obviously those things we have to do with the help of drag and drop. But if you want to create a flow, right, that we can do with the help of our actions as well.
Okay, got it.
Got it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other? question from anyone? No, all good?
So now, like, I mean, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, please go. Yeah, please.
You showed that we can train the model for this data extraction from any of the invoice
Hmm.
or from any rent agreement or so on. So does it
Okay.
also support this large language models?
So can you give me any example if you have, so I can tell
For
you the details?
example, we want to extract some data, the like amounts and total and some
Yes, yes,
information of
yes.
any vendor from Japanese language, for example. So can we do this?
Yeah, definitely. So here basically what happens, Nehal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suppose even though it's a Japanese language, right? So here we can say, right? So this invoice is in Japanese language, right? And
Mm.
suppose here will come the invoice number. Here will come the customer ID, right? So tool doesn't bother about it like this is a English or French or Japanese, right? It will go to this respective area and it will extract the value.
Okay.
Okay, so it doesn't
So do
matter.
we have this templated already created, like the models are already there inbuilt, or we have to train them?
So see, few models are there, right? But what happened, right? These are the standard models, right? So not necessary it will fit your needs, right? Or we can say only 30 or 40% of times it will be as per your need, right? But if you want to tweak
Mhm.
it, right, then obviously we have to train those models.
Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Got it, right?
Also, I have one more question. Like, is there like we'll be covering also Power Apps kind of thing in this?
No, no, no. We are not going to cover any power apps, but maybe we'll take one use case, right? How can we use these power apps, right? That we can take
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
cover or not, right? And you can visit our EmergenTeck website as well, right? And you can see our syllabus as well. Okay, so we are updating a few more details, right? Which is not mentioned there, but still, if you have doubts specific to the syllabus and all, right? You can reach out to me. I have already given my contact number, and we are okay. So that's fine. If you don't have any questions, maybe we can conclude here, right? But please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions, send it out. All right. Sure. Thank you everyone. Nice to be you people are here, right? And see you soon. Thank you. Bye
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
bye.